In a small, quiet town surrounded by golden fields, there lived a boy named Adam Kareem. Adam was known for one thing more than anything else: his love for learning. While other children ran outside chasing footballs and laughter, Adam often sat by his window with a notebook and a stack of books beside him. He loved mathematics, numbers, ideas, and especially stories about great entrepreneurs who built companies from nothing. Even at 12 years old, he would tell his mother, "One day, I will build something big, something that helps people." His mother would smile and stroke his hair, believing in him completely. But life does not always move in straight lines. One afternoon, Adam felt an unusual exhaustion. It wasn't the normal tiredness from studying too long. It was deeper. His body felt heavy. Over the next few weeks, he began losing weight. He felt dizzy. Bruises appeared on his skin without explanation. His parents grew worried and took him to the hospital. After many tests and long hours of waiting under harsh white lights, the doctor finally walked into the room with serious eyes. Adam had leukemia. The word echoed in the room like thunder. Cancer. His mother broke down in tears. His father stood silent, trying to remain strong. Adam didn't fully understand everything at first, but he understood enough. His life had changed in a single moment. The hospital became his new world. Machines beeped softly beside him. Chemotherapy treatments drained his strength. His hair slowly fell out, strand by strand. There were nights when pain kept him awake, staring at the ceiling, asking quietly, "Why me?" He missed school. He missed his friends. He missed feeling normal. Yet something inside him refused to surrender. One evening, his father walked into the hospital room carrying a bag filled with books and a laptop. "If you cannot go to school," his father said gently, "then school will come to you." That sentence changed everything. Adam began studying from his hospital bed. Even on days when lifting his head felt impossible, he would read a few pages. Business biographies, finance articles, leadership books, stories of people who overcame impossible odds. He discovered that many successful people had faced failure, rejection, and suffering. Some had lost everything before rebuilding. Adam realized something powerful. Pain did not have to be the end of a story. Sometimes it was the beginning. The treatments were brutal. His body weakened. Food tasted metallic. His energy disappeared, but his mind grew sharper. He began writing ideas in his notebook: business concepts, apps, plans to improve healthcare systems. He wrote one promise clearly on the first page: "If I survive, I will build something that helps children like me." Months turned into a year. Then nearly 2. There were moments when doctors were unsure. There were moments when hope seemed thin, but Adam held on to discipline. Every single day, no matter how sick he felt, he learned something new. 10 pages, one article, one idea. He trained his mind when he could not train his body. Then one morning, after a long series of tests, the doctor entered with a softer expression. The word came quietly but powerfully: remission. The cancer was gone. His mother cried again, this time from relief. His father hugged him longer than ever before. Adam looked at himself in the mirror later that day. He was thinner, pale, changed, but alive. And inside him burned a fire that illness had not extinguished. It had strengthened. Returning to school was not easy. Some classmates stared at his short, regrown hair. Some treated him differently. But Adam no longer feared small discomforts. He had faced mortality. Whispering classmates could not shake him. He studied harder than ever. He graduated at the top of his class and earned a scholarship to a prestigious university. At university, Adam wasted no time. He launched a small online platform that allowed students to buy and sell used textbooks affordably. It was simple, but it solved a problem. He reinvested every dollar. He studied markets at night and attended classes during the day. Failure came quickly. His first app crashed. His second project lost money. Investors rejected him repeatedly, but business rejection felt light compared to chemotherapy. Fear of losing money felt small compared to fear of losing life. Cancer had built resilience inside him that no classroom could teach. At 26, Adam launched a healthcare technology startup focused on making medical access affordable for families. The idea was inspired by his own experience: long hospital waits, expensive treatments, confusion, and fear. His platform connected families with doctors online at lower costs and provided financial planning tools for medical expenses. Investors were hesitant. "You're young," they told him. "Healthcare is complicated." Adam would look them in the eye and respond calmly: "I understand healthcare better than most. I lived it." Eventually, one investor saw not just a business plan, but a mission. Funding arrived. Growth followed. Within 5 years, his company expanded across several countries. Hospitals partnered with his platform. Thousands of families gained easier access to doctors. Adam Kareem became known as one of the most promising young entrepreneurs in the region. But success did not change his heart. He created a foundation that helped fund cancer treatments for children. He built small libraries in hospital pediatric wings so that sick children could study and dream the way he once did. He offered scholarships for young cancer survivors who wanted to pursue business or technology. One day, he returned to the very hospital room where he had once lain, weak and uncertain. The same window, the same view. He stood silently, remembering the fear, the pain, the promise he had written in his notebook. He placed a small plaque on the wall that read, "Dreams are stronger than disease." During a speech at a children's hospital event, he looked at a young boy undergoing treatment and said gently, "I was where you are. And I promise you, this is not the end of your story." When journalists asked him about the secret of his success, Adam always gave the same answer. "Cancer was my hardest teacher. It taught me that time is precious, that fear is temporary, and that purpose gives strength even when the body is weak." He never measured his success only by wealth. Yes, he became one of the leading business figures in his country. Yes, his company reached international markets. But his true measure of success was different. The children who smiled again. The families who received help. The patients who felt less alone. The real victory was not becoming wealthy. The real victory was choosing courage on days when surrender would have been easier. And so the boy who once studied from a hospital bed, fighting exhaustion and fear, grew into a man who built hope for thousands. Not because life was easy, not because he was lucky, but because even when his body was weak, his dream remained stronger. And sometimes, that is all a person needs to change the world.